Everyone, today we're gonna understand the correct usage of the stoplight and the rules and regulations of the traffic rules around, and so we can prevent accidents and prevent harming other people. Today, let's start. First, the preparations. This is the person. This is his car. Always check your brakes, gas, tires, and the machine of your cars if it's in good condition. Always have first aid kits or maybe other stuff that can help you when you are stuck on somewhere. So now, always when you ride your car, don't forget your seatbelt, like that. And start your engine. Make sure you're safe. So now we are gonna show the proper ways of doing things, the proper time allotment based on traffic volume. So here in our country, it's very traffic, mostly in rush hours, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. In EDSA, Ortigas, everywhere, show. So I advise you to use ways to prevent these traffics, and yeah, it's very helpful, especially if you are a driver. The proper way to respect the color of the stoplights. Mr. Elijah Castañeda, can you explain them the right usage of stoplights?
Okay, so guys, now as you can see, let's assume that this is the stoplight, and this is your, and let's say this is your car.
Oh yeah.
Let's say you're in an intersection, and then come across the stop or the red light. You have to do is you have to stop, and someone might cross the street. So you need to stop your car, and then just be patient. Just be patient always. Patient driver is a happy driver. Am I right? Yeah, am I right? I'm right. And then, for the yellow light, the misconception is, if there's a yellow light, you have to go faster. No, you don't have to do that. Yellow light, it means that you have to slow down. You don't have to go fast, accelerate, no? Velocity, acceleration. You don't have to accelerate. All you have to do is, if there's a yellow light there, and then you see it, you have to slow down. It means that it will become red. Yeah, it will become red. Like this. It's like that. You have to stop. Yeah, so always remember that if there's a yellow light, you have to slow down. And then now, for the green light, it means that after the red light, after you stop, and then there's the green light, it means that you can go already. There's no more. It's a sign that you can go through. There's no more people crossing, and then there's no more cars that will try to get through your way, like that. So guys, that's the signals and the rules of the stoplight.
Okay.
Back to you, Mr. Kester, please.
So there are some basic rules in driving. As you can see, there's an intersection here. We should, our car should not touch the yellow box. Imagine this is a yellow box, because you might hit other people, and there's a pedestrian here usually. People are crossing, cars might hit you. That's why it's very strict in intersections. And also, you should give way to the people, because you have the car, you have the right to take care of everyone. Okay. Also, it's important to don't drink and drive, because it's dangerous. Drinking and driving, it's not a good idea. Right. So next, consideration of pedestrians and pedestrian lanes. Let's see. So usually pedestrian lanes are stripes. This is our stripes. Yeah, show it to them, show it to them. Yeah, like that, like that. This is the car, and how the wrong way of doing it will hurt you. Yes. When crossing the street, stop, look, and listen. Even though even though the stoplight is red, you should be alert, and because some drivers are, you know, I don't know with them because they're so rude in driving. So stop, look, and listen. It's for your own safety. Choose some possible scenario or accidents. Today this is Spider-Man and this is Dog. Okay? So let's give it a try. Some possible accidents. Okay, the Spider-Man is driving his car in, well, let's say 40 kilometers per hour, and this is the distance. This might happen in real life, you know. Then they are crossing the street and he is playing with his dog. Arp, arp. Yeah, good boy, good boy. And this is the car already chasing. Then suddenly they are still playing. Then boom, got hit. Oh my gosh. It got hit by the car. In the accident, then the car, and then the dog, so sad because his boss got hit by the car. So that's an example. So always when crossing the street, be alert. Know your environment, because you know you should notice the stoplight, the correct crossing. So this is the right way of crossing the street. You should know where you are. If you're on the road or you're not in the park when you're on the road. So here, when you cross the street, you should stop right away because the car is approaching too fast. So when the car approaches, you can now cross the street. See, they're still happy. Good boy, good boy. The next step. Your statement should be found. Yes, it is science based and it is factual based. So it happens in real life, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Cite the information source. We don't have a source. Cite how topics and mechanics. How this can hurt you. Okay, Sir Elijah Castaneda, would you like to add more?
Add more based on what?
On your experiences here in Manila.
Experiences. Once I was like, it was raining, and then I was going to Shangri-La, and then it was raining hard, so I didn't bring an umbrella, you know. So my experience was there was a like intersection across Shaw Boulevard going to Shangri-La Mall, and then it was raining hard, and then as I said, I didn't bring an umbrella. So what I did was I just covered my head and I didn't look at my environment. So I just ran fast, and I didn't know there was a jeep. There's a jeep on my side, and it was accelerating. Oh my gosh! And then I didn't know I was hit. I was hit right here in my stomach, stomach. I was, it was dirty. It was raining. I was wet. So my lesson is now I'm telling you that even if it's raining, you should always look at the side to side. You should always listen. You should always be alert. Because if you don't, you'll die.
Yes.
That's all I can say about my experience.
Alright.
How about you, Mr. Kester Cruz?
That's all well said. Alright. Kester Cruz, Elijah Castaneda. Out. Signing off, Mr. Almer June Panginiban. Sir, hi, sir.
Ilang minutes ka?
Teka, I must stop.